Knicks family, what's popping with you? We lost game one, ladies and gentlemen. It was a tight one. It was a close one, but we lost game one. I do want to remind you, I've been demonetized, so you see my cash app up in the corner of the screen. Feel free to, knock out for cash app if you like. I'm not going to keep saying it. Maybe a couple of times throughout the show.
There you go.
But
I'll say it for you.
Okay, I appreciate that. You want to introduce yourself to everybody so that they know
they I'm sure a lot of people see me on the Dope Soul Sports
Dope
Store.
Soul,
On Dope Soul, on the Nick and It show.
Yeah,
on the Queen's channel. And I think I was on NBK once. We had a watch along, so I was here. Salute Nick Station.
Salute.
Well, IJ, what you think about the game, man?
So, well, I mean, listen, we took an L, but it was not. I'm good. I'm comfortable because we played, like, our main guys played terrible, and we were still in the game, like, to the last 30 seconds. We still had a shot.
We had a shot.
So it wasn't terrible. I mean, if we play like this, if our, I don't want to say secondary player, like if everybody else besides Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson played that well throughout the season, we're gonna be good.
Yeah,
we're gonna be good.
I agree with that.
I mean, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, I mean, those are our two top guns.
Right.
And they had real terrible game. And we're playing Boston Celtics. That's everybody predicting to be either in the finals or to win the chip right now.
Right.
And we was able to hang on and be in the game up to the last seconds. Yeah. Sim, I know you don't like to complain about the refs, but
the refs were terrible. They were terrible tonight.
Yeah. So
they were terrible. I mean, when Jaylen Brown fouled RJ Barrett, it pulled his shirt, fouled him. It led to a 10-0 run.
Yeah.
Right? Where RJ should have been to the free throw line, and he shot his free throws well again tonight. RJ was 6 for 7 from the free throw line tonight.
Yep.
Right?
Listen, you can't blame it on the refs, but you got to point out when they're not doing their job.
Point out when they're not doing their job.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. Right. You got to. I mean, there were a lot of calls.
Yeah,
that they missed.
A lot of bad calls.
A lot of bad calls. A lot of calls that they missed. But the Knicks also missed their free throws.
Yeah.
The Knicks hit their free throws. This game, is done.
Right.
They win this basketball game if they hit their free throws. The Knicks, 14 for 26 from the free throw line, 53.8%. The Celtics, they also shot 26 free throws, but they made 22 of those free throws, Steph.
That's the game.
That's the game right there.
It's a game of inches, particularly playing a team as good as Boston, with scoring threats at every position.
Right.
You have to capitalize. You have to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
I will say about Randall, I'm not sure what he shot, but he did have 11 rebounds and 7 assists and 0 turnovers.
Yeah.
They might have missed one though, but I see they have him with 0 turnovers.
I think they missed one. I think they missed one because I remember in the fourth quarter when he drove baseline and threw it somewhere. And I don't know where they threw it, where he threw it to, but it was a turnover.
Right.
They definitely missed one, but he shot 22.7% from the field. He took 22 shots. I didn't think he took 22 shots.
I didn't think so either.
Because I felt like he wasn't always right there in the game, but he took 22 shots. Shot 22.7%, but he shot 37% from the free throw line. That's kind of the story of the Knicks night, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right? The Knicks shot well from the three-point line. They made 43.9%. They were 18 for 41, but they were only 37% from the field altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to RJ Barrett, Emanuel Quickley.
Absolutely.
Each had 24 points, kept it in the game, kept it relevant.
Right.
I don't know RJ's efficiency, but bottom line is he was putting points up. And Emanuel Quickley was also putting a lot of points, but I know he was very efficient tonight.
Yeah.
So, like I said, if these guys play like this the whole season, we're gonna be in good shape because I can count on Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle to not keep having those bad games. This will happen, and especially for both of them to have bad game at the same time. I mean, we probably never see this again this season.
Right. And
So,
Brunson was
I hope
missing
not.
chippies, floaters that
Yeah.
he usually made
Yeah.
right there at the basket.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Brunson tonight was 6 for 21 from the field for
Yeah.
28.5%, and he made 37.5% from the 3-point line. I mean, the only guys, RJ was 8 for 20. He was 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. He was 6 for 7 from the free throw line. RJ played a really good game. 24
thought so,
points,
too.
3 rebounds, 2 assists. You know, I thought RJ played a really, really good
Played
game.
an excellent
tonight.
game. Yep, excellent game.
Played a good game.
And he wasn't terrible on defense either. So
No.
you know, he was bodying people up, so he was good.
Yeah.
Good game
and he
for
was
RJ Barrett.
where he was supposed to be defensively. What I've been talking about with RJ Barrett is his floor game. And it was on display tonight. You know, just really being in the flow of the game, reading the game, deciding when you're going to take your shot, when you're going to pass to someone else, as opposed to having tunnel vision. It started in the playoffs, like I said, through FIBA, through preseason, and now through the first game of the season. Finishing at the rim, absorbing contact. I thought he played well. I thought he was more efficient than that, though. 8 for 20, but
I thought he was too.
I thought he was too.
too.
But you know, that's okay. You know,
Yeah. Were you surprised that he didn't play in the fourth until, I guess down crunch time until about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left?
I was. That being said, though, that team that was in there was playing. They were playing well. So, you know, that's one of the things I noticed about Tibbs. He let whoever was in there, that whatever unit was playing well, he left them in for a few more minutes than usual.
Right.
So I think that had a lot to do with RJ Barrett not closing until like you said, 2-3 minutes left.
Yeah. I think that did, because that unit was playing really, really well with Emanuel Quickley in that lineup. And Quickley was 7 for 11 from the field, 5 for 7 from the 3-point line, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He had 24 points.
Focused, laser focused.
If it wasn't for Quickley, the Knicks would have been out of it in the third quarter, right?
Yeah.
Boston went on a 10-0 run. They were up 10, and then Quickley, took over.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Quickley, the Knicks would have been blown out the water.
He had his own 10-0 run.
Yeah.
Just about.
Right.
It felt like that at least.
Right. He was very disciplined too. You know, I thought he really picked his spots, played within himself.
Great composure.
Yeah,
Great.
that's the word.
Yeah.
Composure,
Yeah, no
absolutely.
Andy's gonna be mad.
Because
Quickley played so well tonight. He don't like Quickley. You know what I mean? He's like, this guy played good. Yeah, but no, Quickley played a heck of a basketball game, and he might have got the contract. He can get an extension after the end of the season. He might have got that tonight.
Yeah, and the Knicks gonna have to pay.
My man State's in the building. He'll be up here in a minute, but he might have got that tonight. The Knicks are gonna have to pay, because who was it? No, what's his name was saying he was doing this on national TV. Yeah. Every single team around the league is looking like, oh yeah, I like what he can do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This team right here, San Antonio, was probably looking like, we could put him with Wemby, and we might have something brewing.
Right.
Yeah. IQ played a heck of a basketball game tonight. You know what I mean? I think Quentin Grimes came through.
Yes, big shots.
And knocked down some big shots. Timely shots.
Yeah.
Right? He was 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, 4 for 7 from the field overall. 11 points, 1 rebound. I still think they got to look for him a little bit more. Not just be, okay, the play broke down, let's find Grimes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it seems like he gets a lot of those shots, those type of shots. The play breaks down, and now they're, the defense is in the scramble, and you're finding Grimes to knock it down. Then, of course, you get some of the kickouts. But, I did see a couple times tonight, like we were saying, he doesn't have a counter move. It's a straight line to the basket. And if he doesn't get that straight line to the basket, you know what I mean, he's not going to, he's going to pass the ball up. But the Knicks got to figure out a way to do a little bit more to get him to get him some shots.
Yeah. He did have one drive to the basket that I was kind of surprised at.
Oh yeah, in the first half, right?
Yeah.
But the more if they run a few things for him, the more comfortable he gets. Maybe we see it a little bit more. His ability to go off the dribble. But no complaints from Grimes tonight. 4 for 7 from the field. He knocked down the shots that he did get. You know what I mean? He also hit some big ones to help keep us in the game. Josh Hart got some big, loose balls and,
Right.
and some big rebounds. There's 7 points, 6 rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein played some big minutes tonight with Mitchell
Yeah.
Robinson in foul trouble.
Yeah, I thought he played well too.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, 2 points, 6 rebounds. Only played 22 minutes in foul trouble all night. Probably struggled a little bit, having Kristaps Porzingis out there.
Yeah.
Knocking down threes the way he was. I was upset at the way we were in the fourth quarter, still doubling off of KP.
Right.
As hot as he was.
Right.
We're doubling the guard and leaving this man open to shoot. And
Right.
KP was knocking him down all night long.
Right. I mean, you don't have to face guard, but you can't leave him.
Can't leave him.
Can't leave him.
Right. 30 points for KP, 5 for 9 from the 3-point line, 8 for 15 from the field overall, 8 rebounds, 4 blocks.
And
Played a heck of a game.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Listen, you see, as obvious as it was, KP had 30 points. Jason Tatum looked pretty quiet tonight, right?
Yeah. Well, in the first half, he had
great. 34 points.
Wow.
I felt like he didn't even play tonight, but he had 34 points.
Tatum?
Yeah.
He was cooking us in that first quarter.
But then just like KP was cooking. KP had 15 points in the first quarter.
Right.
But then Tatum, he disappeared. Somehow he got 34 points. So on the Knicks side, Dante DiVincenzo, he didn't give us anything tonight. Listen, he's got to get used. He's got to get in the mix. He's got to get in the groove.
Right.
He's got to get in rhythm. He's got to build that chemistry with those guys. I don't expect DiVincenzo to be super important. Not until maybe the in-season, the tournament. That thing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take him some time. Chemistry takes time.
What was the minutes distribution? Because that was one of the things we talked about.
Yeah.
Prior in the preseason, like how was these minutes going to be distributed? Was Quickley's minutes going to go down? DJ Shuttle, play 17 minutes a game. I'm like, come on, man.
He played 28 minutes.
28 minutes.
28 minutes for Emanuel Quickley.
Yep. RJ had 36 minutes. Randall 34 minutes. Brunson 32 minutes. Quentin Grimes played 23. Quickley played 28. Josh Hart 22 minutes. DiVincenzo 15, Hartenstein 25, Mitch 22.
DiVincenzo 15. That's a little lower than we expected.
Yeah.
Well, and credit to Tom Thibodeau because he kind of sat the guys who weren't giving us anything. We talked about that during the game.
Right.
I think that's something he doesn't usually do. Like usually he rides his guys, good or bad, right?
Right.
And today, like he stayed with the hot hand. He stayed with the hot lineup. So to speak. So a credit to him for that.
Yeah, and there was a point in the game where Randall and Brunson sat longer than than usual.
Right, because the unit that was on the floor caught up. That's when they tied the game, or they were either down by 1 or by a point or something. So.
Right.
Yeah, he showed some flexibility in that aspect.
He did. Overall, I'm disappointed because I wanted to win, right? But not playing well, playing a team that's considered the best in the Eastern Conference, and you had a chance. You had a chance to win the basketball game coming down the stretch of the game with your best players not playing well. You had a chance to win this basketball game. I think that's encouraging. We talked about it in the game preview that, even if it's close, even if they lose, but it's close and they show that they can hang with a team like this, it means something. So I do think it means something. I wanted to win.
Yeah.
And I'm a little disappointed that, up 6 points with 2 minutes and some change left, you couldn't close it out.
You got to hit those free throws. You playing a team who, on paper at least, is better than you are. You got to hit your free throws.
Agreed.
You can't shoot 53% from the free throw line and expect to win the game. I'm surprised we were even that close.
Right. You need every edge.
Yeah, definitely.
Every edge.
And that's why I tell you, I feel it's a loss. Yeah, we took the L, but I don't feel bad because we played terrible. Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson played terrible. Okay, we didn't hit our free throws. The calls didn't go our way, but we still right there at the
Still
end.
right
Yeah.
there.
So
Still
that's
right there.
you know
That's encouraging.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, and the Knicks, as usual, play with a lot of grit. They don't give up. So that was the identity of the team since Thibodeau has been here. We definitely saw it last year, and it continues. You're not going to give up. We're going to play hard. We're going to give it everything we have. I don't know how many times we got blown out last year, if we got blown out at all.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's just
Right.
how we are. We're going to scratch and claw and get in games and stay in games.
Yeah.
But you got to hit free throws to close.
Got to hit your free throws to close it out. Juan B said you can't complain about the refs. I disagree with you. I think we can't complain about the refs. I think the refs missed some calls tonight.
A lot
Yeah.
of
You
calls.
know,
And like I said in the
Knicks.
beginning, we're not gonna blame them for the loss, but
Right.
we can still point out like
But
when they messing up.
exactly.
And
We
they're
can
not
point
doing
it
what they
out,
supposed to.
man.
We know the game. We've been come on, man.
Yeah.
We know the calls. We know what the foul. We know it's supposed to be a foul.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the one that they didn't call on Jaylen Brown when he fouled RJ, and then
Right.
the Quickley went straight up and down.
Right.
And the Brunson
And they reviewed it and still said it. was foul.
the Brunson flop. That,
Right.
I mean,
That was huge.
That was actually a foul.
Right.
That was actually a foul.
Yeah.
That was actually a foul. That was huge. You know, there's some definite calls there that I think they missed. I'm not going to blame the game on the refs.
Yep.
Because the Knicks had a chance to win. Because, I mean, they were up 6 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left or somewhere around there. But,
Right.
some of those calls I thought were bad. I thought the one that they missed on Jaylen Brown led to a 10-0 run for the Boston Celtics. Right? Because if they would have called the foul when Jaylen Brown grabbed RJ's jersey, they would have called the foul. RJ would have been shooting 2 free throws.
Right.
Right? I'm going to assume he would have made 2 since he was 6 for 7 from the free throw line. The
Right.
Knicks would have been up 2. The game was tied 66-66. The Knicks would have been up 2. Instead, Boston goes back down the other way and scores, and it leads to a 10-0 run.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those type of things make a big difference, in my opinion.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
They make a big difference. I'm not blaming the referees. The Knicks had every chance to win the basketball game, but some of those calls were the refs got to do a better job than that. I know it's their first game of the season. So
All right. So
They were a
I'm
little
gonna let
nervous.
State. You ready? You ready to rock?
come on up, State.
State.
I ain't heard from State in a minute. RJ, appreciate you, man.
Yeah. RJ Appreciation Crew.
Don't
coming
knock
in.
over the camera and stuff, State. Don't knock anything over. Don't take the power out. While State is coming up, I'm gonna remind you guys, man, I got demonetized. Hopefully we get that thing worked out. But my Cash App is up in the top corner. If you feel gracious in your heart, go ahead and use it, ladies and
Tomorrow.
gentlemen.
Yes.
State, what's popping with you, brother? How you feeling?
What's up, OG? I'm good. Tonight, I don't put this on the players. I actually like the way Randall played tonight. That's what's funny about
Besides the
tonight.
shooting. Besides the shooting.
Shot
terrible.
I felt like he played well. One of the quotes that I always stole from Thibodeau a couple years ago was, "If you don't shoot well, it doesn't mean that you don't play well."
Right.
And I felt like tonight was encouraging for him. Quentin Grimes.
I thought just to follow up, I thought he did a good job not worrying about being like the number one guy, but noticing, okay, I don't have it going. I'll let
Right.
somebody else
Right.
do it. Like
Right.
Quickly's doing it. I'll be a spot up shooter if I have
Right.
to,
Right.
or whatever it is. Grabbed 11
Unfortunately.
rebounds, 7 assists. So
Right.
that's what you want.
And Randall's turnovers tonight, I blame the coach. This loss was a coaching
This said he
loss.
had 0, but
He didn't have no turnovers. Nah, he played a good. This is what
he
I
had
mean,
to
though.
have had
He
one.
played so well
swear
that
I
I'm like,
seen
I
one.
swear I
I
seen
seen
one.
I think
know
I
I
saw
seen
one
one.
too.
You know, he played so well tonight. That's interesting. Like, I'm not even looking at the box score, and he didn't have no turnovers. That's how I knew, like, you don't have to shoot well for me to say, like, you're playing a great game. So, Randall, kudos to him tonight. Quentin Grimes, he didn't get enough shots tonight. I don't like that. I blame the coach for that. So, when Quentin Grimes comes out, and let me make sure, because I don't want to be wrong when I say this, but Quentin Grimes tonight only took a total of... He took 7 shots.
Right.
So I feel like he's our best 3-point shooter. He was 3 for 6 from the 3-point line, right? You got to get him at least 9 attempts per game, right? You want the offense to function, but you want people to always play off of Randall and Jalen Brunson. So getting Quentin Grimes involved in the offense, you have to do that more. I don't blame Brunson, Randall, and RJ for all shooting 50-plus shots, but I don't like that. I think offensively, you need to play more as a team. So when you have Grimes only taking 7 shots, I have a huge issue with that. That's on coaching. I feel like the Knicks could have won this game. We all know we've been watching Mitchell Robinson for 5 years. I don't want Mitchell Robinson guarding nobody. I don't want him guarding Euros. Just keep him away from Vujicic, everybody. Keep him away from those guys, right? He can't guard those guys. I don't know if it's Mitchell Robinson or it's the scheme. So the scheme tonight, you continuously sag off of Porzingis, and then Porzingis rain threes on you. I don't know what the Knicks is going to do. I think that the problem that we have tonight is going to continue until we make a trade.
Which problem is that you're saying?
The perimeter defense. We cannot guard threes. We're very small. So Josh Hart, he played great tonight. Don't get me wrong. But then I could throw at you. We had 130 million plus on the court tonight, and they only scored 6 points. So I don't want to be that fan. Or I could throw to you.
But I will say about it.
They
only shot 30.8% from the 3-point line tonight.
But
it was KP.
I respect that.
KP was knocking down threes.
I could throw to you that
only
the
shot
Knicks
30.8%.
Okay, cool. I could throw to you the Knicks shot a higher percentage from the 3-point line tonight than the field goal.
Right.
So who we blaming here?
Right. But no, I'm saying you no, what I'm saying is you said that the perimeter defense was gonna continue
I knew it was going to continue
the
like
3-point
that.
line, but I'm saying they didn't but KP killed us from 3, but the team didn't kill us from 3. They were only 30.8%.
It's not the team. It's the defensive scheme plus
what
the Knicks have available, right? We got a bunch of wings who is all 6'5", 6'6". We don't have nobody who's 6'9", so we can't guard those guys like that off switches. So it's like this is going to be a problem. I'm kind of scared. I wasn't encouraged by preseason when I watched this Knicks team, and I wasn't encouraged because Thibodeau didn't show me nothing of adaptation. He's not showing me nothing, no resemblance of a new offense. I think the players got better individually. So Randall tonight, if this was a year ago or 2 years ago, he would have been garbage, and I'd have been coming up here trade him. But he wasn't. He played well, and I felt like this was a wasted effort by him because his coach just does not help him.
I don't know. I would have to disagree with that. I thought on the offense, though, there was a lot of ball movement, more ball movement than usual, actually. And I think, say what you want to say about the offense. We were the 4th ranked offense last season. So, I get it. We want Grimes to get more shots. I'm all for that. We want more ball movement. I'm all for that. We want more cutting. I'm all for that. But at the end of the day, we were the 4th best offense. However it looked, we were the 4th best offense, and we were number 1 in open shots. The Knicks got more open shots than anybody else in the league.
Right.
But we hit them at a 5th. We were ranked 15th in hitting those open shots. Right. You got to hit the shots that you get. So I saw the ball movement today. I saw the extra passing. I saw less ISO ball because Randall and Brunson wasn't it tonight.
Yeah. You know what it is? Maybe Brunson was just so terrible tonight that it made it look bad. But then when you look at the overall assist numbers, we had 24 assists tonight, right?
24 assists.
So it's evident that we're able to move the ball. It's just that at times I felt like this offense is discombobulated.
No doubt. I don't disagree.
I put that on the coach. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not getting at the players this season. I'm looking at the exit.
We had 24 assists and we only shot 37%.
Right.
but do you think that those assists does equate to ball movement? I mean, I agree. We can have more man movement. We can have more. The offense doesn't have to be as static. But I thought there was some good man movement, more in ball movement. We can have more actions, like for Grimes, especially. That's the big one that I'm concerned about. More actions for Grimes. But 24 assists on 37% shooting. Would you say Boston had good ball movement?
Boston had good ball movement,
18 assists.
But hey, it's always a rebuttal. I can't battle a rebuttal if it's correct.
But they did shoot 48% from the field, so they had 18 assists on 48% shooting.
Right.
So they had good shooting, still only 18 assists.
Right.
What does that point to? More ISO or what?
More ball movement.
More ISO. If you only got 18 assists and you shot 40-something%,
it depends on how you get those 18 assists. You get what I'm saying? Like a player, like I give you an example, a player like James Harden, he could get 12 assists in all ISO if you don't actually watch the game. So tonight, the Knicks offense was, I just don't like it, man. I don't think it's functional for playoff basketball, me personally. I want to see Randall at the 5. I think Randall at the 5 will open up the offense more. I also think the Knicks need another taller wing. I like the roster so far as constructed, but we're just missing 2 more pieces. And I think we can be able to compete. But, tonight I'm a little scared. I'm not fearful of no team. I think we can compete with anybody. But tonight,
I was encouraged by tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I was
not
encouraged.
Scared. I'm not. Listen. The numbers. There's one thing that lost us the game. Free throw shooting. That's what lost us the game. The Knicks 9 turnovers. Boston 13.
Yep.
Right. So they won the turnover battle.
Yes,
they won
did.
the rebounding battle.
Yes, they did.
47-46, even though it's just one.
We played our game.
They won the assist battle.
Surprisingly, yes.
Right. 9 steals from the Knicks, only 6 for Boston.
Yeah.
They shot better from 3, the Knicks did. They didn't shoot better from 2. Boston shot much better from 2.
Yeah.
But the Knicks only 14 of 26 from the free throw line. That's the game.
That's the game right there.
If the Knicks hit their free throws, they make half of the ones they missed. They missed 12 free throws. If they make 6 of those, it's a different basketball game.
But
that's what it kind of boiled down to.
But see,
in my opinion,
it goes even further. We had this issue last year. Dante DiVincenzo is not going to solve that issue. So
what's the issue? The free throw issue?
No, it's a free throw issue. I think the Knicks got a free throw issue. They have an offensive scheme issue, and I think they have an identity issue. So, who's the one option tonight? First half, RJ played well, but Brunson and Randall didn't play well.
Right.
Second half, RJ kind of a dud, and then Randall kind of came alive, and then Brunson came alive.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the guy? I don't think.
On a night, but I think in general we know who the guys are. But on nights when they're not hitting, then you don't expect them. Because what if Randall? All right, he took 22 shots, which I didn't think he did. But let's say that Randall was just forcing everything up.
Right.
Everybody would have been mad. Oh, he wants to be the guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not. He wasn't hitting. You're supposed to let this guy do it, that guy do it.
Right.
He wasn't hitting tonight.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of played a secondary role.
He did. He looked like a great third option tonight, but lessen the shot attempts. This is what I want from Randall. I don't need for you to average 20, 10, and 5 no more. It's about winning.
But who's gonna? But hold up. I understand what you're saying. Him and Brunson is our main 2 offensive options.
Yeah.
So if I can see now, we brought Embiid in here. We brought somebody. All right, take a back seat. Who is he taking a back seat to though?
So here's when coaching comes into play. Grimes got 7 attempts. RJ had 22. I think Brunson had about 21, and Randall had 20 plus. You can subtract at least 6 attempts from all 3 of those guys.
But why though? Because all of those guys are better than Grimes. So why am I taking shots from my
But Grimes
top player?
is the best shooter. Grimes is the best shooter. It's about getting your guys hot, right?
Listen,
Mhm.
listen.
Mhm.
Grimes shot 38%.
Mhm.
That's an average.
Right.
If you go through game by game from last year,
Yeah.
some games he's 1 for 6. Then the next game he 4 for 5. Let's not act like every game Brunson is shooting 36, 38%. That's not, excuse me, Grimes. Look at game by game, you're gonna see 25%, 40%, 15%,
But
60%.
when do you say okay, what is the coach doing? What is the scheme that's making him so inconsistent? Because you can't. I've been through 2 playoff trips with Tibbs. Both playoff trips, I had 5 players on my team shoot under 40% from the field.
Mhm.
Tonight, we shot 38% from the field.
And whose fault is that?
The coach.
Okay.
What is your scheme? What
Listen,
what is you doing? Why is Grimes getting 7 attempts for the whole game? And we proclaimed that he was going to get a bigger role.
Listen, I hear what you're saying.
Mhm.
I'm all for Grimes getting more shots. But let's not blame the coach when the players are shooting 30%. They got good shots. Brunson got good shots. His shots that he usually takes in the key, he missed them.
Yes.
How is that a scheme issue? Those are his shots.
But
Randall took his shots and missed them.
yes. I mean, Brunson, as far as Brunson tonight, I just feel like it's the scheme. You're asking Brunson to shoot the ball. I want Brunson to pass the ball more.
That's not his game, though. You asking him to be something he's not.
So
He is a shoot first pass point guard like
Yes.
Curry, like Dame.
Yes.
Those guys are shoot first. So basically, I'm going to shoot my shot. If they rotate over, if they stop me, then I'm a pass. Then he's a shoot first point guard.
But
people want him to be something else. He's not that.
if you're a great coach, you can't get that said player to play a way
No,
where it's
you wouldn't want to do that. If you're a good coach, you're not going to change a player into something they're not.
Oh, so then when you're having a Leon Rose conversation, then
You're not
so
gonna
why
change-
you didn't bring him? So why you didn't bring me in another playmaker then?
That's the
if,
point.
If you're gonna continue to have Brunson do this, bring me in a real pass first point guard or pass first guy. Let Brunson play the 2.
What I'm saying is you can win with a pass first point guard. Golden State went one with a pass first point guard. The whole league, there's only about 2 pass first. Chris Paul, LaMelo Ball. Who else is pass?
All right.
Halliburton. Who else is
So
pass
who
first?
else are you expecting to score?
All right, let
Who's going to score his 24 points? He didn't do 24 points tonight.
24, 4, and 6 on elite efficiency. Yes.
Right, last year. But he didn't do that tonight. But who's going to do that?
Why can't
On
Grimes
his
get
team.
more shots?
Grimes is not doing 24, 4, and
But
6.
why he can't get more shots? It will
I
even it out.
agree. I agree.
So
For him
what-
to get
what-
more
what-
shots. But I don't think him getting more shots is going to mean Brunson gets less shots.
No.
Brunson is going to take it. If Brunson is hitting his shot and scoring, Grimes will get more shots
Did you-
because the defense is going to draw and
Mhm.
Brunson can kick. If Brunson's not hitting his little floater, this and that, he'll get less shots. Grimes will. Because right now, Grimes is straight up 3 and D. If
That's
you
it.
expect that Grimes is going to start breaking his man down and going to the cup, then you drunk too much of that.
No, not even. The Long Island don't got me like that. I just feel like Tibbs can draw up a better offensive scheme to get these guys open and get these guys more shots. If you're a coach and you're coaching the offense that Jalen Brunson is in, you know Brunson is very efficient. All right, why every time I'm looking at Brunson, it's hard for him. He's getting it out the mud. Like none of his shots is easy. I never seen him come off a double flare screen. I never seen him come off a pin down, just take a catch and shoot 3.
Because you,
No,
who's
but what
passing
is
the
the
ball
coach
to him?
doing?
Who's passing
It's
it
not
to him?
about the. You got Randall. Randall's a better passer than Lamar Odom. Prime Lamar Odom. Is Randall a better passer than Prime Lamar Odom? You
No.
got Randall.
No, probably not.
I
Probably
don't
not.
know about that.
Randall throws a bullet.
I don't know about that.
Randall throws bullets. He don't know how to just.
So you can't scheme Randall to make those passes?
We need better players. Stay. I
We
think
was-
yeah.
So then that's a Leo Rose
Yeah,
issue.
it is.
But
I
true,
agree
true.
with you on that.
We was upset. We couldn't wait to take the ball out of
Right.
Randall's hands
Yes.
last year,
I
Right.
agree.
right?
I
because,
agree.
because we had a point guard in Jalen Brunson. We couldn't wait to take it out of his hand. We don't have another guy that's going to be facilitating that way efficiently.
How do we know
Randall's
that?
not doing it
How do we know
because
that?
we've tried.
And you
saw
saw.
on the Tibbs?
Did you watch the preseason? Who do you think is handling the ball? You think Grimes gonna handle the ball? You think
No.
McBride or DiVincenzo gonna handle the
I
ball?
don't
Did
know.
you see they ball handling in preseason?
I don't know.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
another coach and we'll
Listen,
find out.
I saw that.
Give me another coach.
I saw that
give me
ball
another
handling
coach.
in
Let me tell you
preseason.
something. If Grimes gets some pressure on him, he's freezing up.
Correct. He don't have
He's
a seizure.
freezing up.
So
Come
why
on.
Brunson, a top 5 catch and shoot perimeter shooter, can't just get more catch and shoot attempts?
Because
It's
he's
not a
handling the
ball-runner's
ball.
team,
You
man.
gotta okay.
We
let
don't
me
need
tell
him to handle the ball every play.
who's gonna handle the ball then.
Let RJ get some more playmaking. What the?
I mean,
I know that's your boy. I know that's your boy. Just let
did we
RJ do
watch
what
it
he,
tonight?
let RJ do what he did tonight.
Let him do what he do
Can I-
tonight.
Let him do what
I don't
he did
turn him
tonight.
into a ball handler.
Yeah,
Let him do
let
what he
RJ
do
do what he
tonight.
did tonight. That's what we need from RJ. Do what he did tonight. That's
Right.
it.
That's his bread and butter. But this is what I will say to you.
Mhm.
If let's just say let's just say Quickley started, right?
Okay. Over
Now you-
Grimes?
Yeah, let's just say that.
Okay.
Now you got a more dynamic backcourt. Now you got 2 players in that backcourt that can, each one of them can play on or off the ball.
Yes.
You have that, then I'm with you because Brunson can set up a Quickley for a catch and shoot. Quickley can set up Brunson for a catch and shoot. Let's just say we have Brandon Ingram on the wing who can handle the ball.
Yeah.
Him and Brunson can play on and off the ball. They can exchange, bringing the ball up the court. Now you can start running Brunson off screens. We don't have those type of ball handlers in the game with Brunson to take advantage of that because Quickley is on the second team.
Yeah.
Right.
But I hear what you're saying, and I'm not. I would like to take advantage of his catch
I
and
would.
shoot.
And that's the reason why we talk more about Grimes being able to handle the basketball. Now,
Right.
if you play quickly a little bit more in that lineup, then maybe you can do something.
Yeah, then you can do something.
It's
Maybe
tough
do something.
because if I'm the Knicks, I'm not really trying to start quickly. I'm trying to
agree.
Right.
from a management standpoint, I'm trying to suppress his value as much as I can. So I don't have to
I don't think that's gonna. I think
That
that's
ain't
gonna be
gonna
hard to
happen.
do.
But
I think that's gonna be hard to do.
The way
You see him
Quickley-
tonight, Quickly's on a
Ooh.
mission.
yeah,
He's
Yeah,
on
no
a
doubt.
mission.
No
and the
doubt,
one thing
no
I
doubt.
liked about Quickley tonight, he didn't play selfish.
He did.
Preseason, when I watched him, I say, "Oh yeah, he playing for a contract. I can't trust him." Like Quickley, he don't even care about playing good. Tonight he played good basketball,
Right. I
and
thought so too.
that's what I like to see from Quickley. So, I could be mad at us losing tonight, but it was a lot of positives. Minimal negatives that we can probably fix. But I think that I just feel like we got to make a trade. We just got to get one tall wing in here, and we'll be
We need
fine.
that wing.
We just need a big wing because
We need that one.
Where they
Cut-
gonna play though?
so you put Grimes on the bench. I'm paying Quickley. I love Quickley. Quickley gets paid. Okay. So Dante DiVincenzo, you had 0 points tonight. I watched Quickley get 20 plus points. You need to make sure that you treat Quickley with the utmost respect this whole season because he's worth $100 million. I watched him enough.
I think he want more than that.
I don't pay him. Pay him whatever he want. Pay him whatever he want. No.
Man,
Pay him. Because
He's gonna
if you
get
got
paid.
Brunson, I love Brunson. He plays no defense whatsoever. And I understand that we didn't pay Brunson to play defense. Quickley at 23 play that type of defense. I can't let him walk. Play him whatever he wants. He won 5 years, $130+ million. He's worth that money. He's worth his money. You played Quickley behind Alfred Payton and Alec Burks for 2 years. Don't get me started with that, man.
look, man, he was
You
still-
disrespected Quickley. Come on, man.
Listen, if you put Quickley in that starting lineup at that point in time,
Yeah, he was a mess.
Why not?
he
no,
was-
he
he
was
was
not.
He was.
He was.
I'd rather watch
He was
Quickley.
a mess.
I'd rather watch Quickley.
Come on.
I'd rather watch Quickley fail and go through the bumps in the road early than watch two guys I know that will walk.
But it worked out.
He may not be what he is right now.
Oh man, I
He
can't.
may
Go
not be
through
what
the paces. Go
Yeah,
through the
he
paces.
needed to learn some things and grow. He may not be what he is right now.
That's true.
Yeah, Brian Deuce Cody said, "Yes, sir. We need a stretch 5." I agree. We need
Yeah.
a stretch
Nah,
5.
That
we need one
offense,
back.
when Hartenstein was in there, the space in the key, the driving lanes, the passing lanes. I love it. We need more of it.
No
I
doubt.
love Mitchell
Megan
Robinson.
said you had too many Shirley Temples. You need some curly fries real
Oh,
quick.
nah, I don't need no curly fries. No curly
You need to
fries.
sop up some of that alcohol.
Mitchell Robinson. I know that he can't score from 6 feet from the basket. When is it time to say the Knicks need a modern five? And in that
We need it
trade,
now.
in that trade, do you trade Mitch in that trade? Because now,
The Embiid trade. Which trade you talking about?
damn, you put me on the spot.
Huh?
That's the. Well, I just wanted to be clear with
Right.
that. If that was the one,
Embiid, Cat, and one of those guys who, listen, I know I say on Twitter, like, I hate the Embiid and Randall front court pairing. You need to accumulate as much talent as you can,
right?
because great players always figure out how to play together great, right? So if you get
Calling Randall a great player?
come on.
I'm just asking. You said great players learn how to play together.
As far as Randall's concerned, nah. Randall's a good player. He's a great player. I give him his respect.
All right.
You get what I'm saying?
Tomorrow you're gonna be up on Twitter saying something totally different.
No.
Exactly.
I have not disrespected Randall at all within the past couple of weeks. I'm leaving him alone.
Weeks.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I have my faults with Randall, but he's still a 2-time All NBA member. I always give him his respect. He's a 2-time. He's been an All-Star with us. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
With Randall, what I'm about to say is, oh my God. So with Randall,
Keep the receipts, chat. Go ahead, say it.
It's up here.
I watched Carmelo Anthony as a New York Knick. Randall has been to the playoffs with the New York Knicks the last 2 years out of the past three.
Right.
It's about to be 4 out of the past 3. Carmelo Anthony,
It's about to be 3 out of the last 4.
3 out of the last 4.
Right.
No, hopefully. What? They're going to make the playoffs.
All right. I'm just saying.
This loss means nothing. They're going to make the playoffs. We're going to make the playoffs. That's a fact. But Randall has a chance to surpass Carmelo this season. And the way you do it is you get to the Eastern Conference Finals. You get to the Eastern Conference Finals, for me, as a 33-year-old Knicks fan, I got to put you past Carmelo Anthony. But if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, can you get me to the finals?
To get to the Eastern Conference Finals, we got to go through Boston or Milwaukee.
What that mean?
Okay.
Boston scares you tonight? Ain't
Not
scared
about
me.
I'm not scared.
I said we one trade away.
I'm encouraged about you.
I'm encouraged tonight. We don't have the big wing. Tonight is without the big wing.
Right.
Whoever that guy is, hey. But tonight, I'm encouraged. I'm discouraged, but we can beat those guys in a 7-game series.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
It's not tough.
It'll be a battle.
Porzingis shooting those threes. Come on, man. We just got to make 2. We got to get a big wing, and we got to get a center. I love Isaiah Hartenstein.
You changing the whole team now. We can beat them, but we need a wing and a center.
Right.
We do.
We need 2 new starters.
But that's what we need. We need a center who can space the floor.
I agree.
You want to buy into Randall. You want me to buy into Randall.
I'm gonna say that I think if we get a center that can space the floor, we still would need a big wing, right? But I think our offense right now will be so much better.
Yeah.
We were watching tonight. Julius Randle drove to the basket. Mitchell Robinson, all he could do was roll to the basket, and his guy is right there.
Right.
If Mitchell Robinson was out on the perimeter,
right,
that block doesn't happen. Right. And I know it's just one play, but that's just a microcosm of every time Randle and Mitchell Robinson are on the floor together. People talk about how come Randle doesn't do pick and roll. How come he doesn't pick and roll? He can't.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Randall's guys lurking down. I mean, Mitchell Robinson's guys lurking down under the basket. If Randall rolls to the basket, you're not getting the ball to him.
Right.
Or if you do, you know, he's going to have trouble getting it up over top of another center that's down there.
Right.
We have a center that if KP was on this team shooting the way he shot tonight, Randall would have so many lanes open to the basket. We need a guy that can do
RJ, Brunson.
Right.
But this is why I get at Leon Rose. This is a Leon Rose conversation. Leon Rose, you watch the game tonight. If you want to get to the NBA Finals, you got to get a big who can shoot the ball. Got to.
Yeah.
If you believe in Randall, because Randall, they got. We know that. They re-signed Randall. They love Randall.
Right.
All right, so give me a center who can shoot threes. Who can block shots, protect the rim.
KP had 4 block shots in addition to 69 3-pointers.
He was knocking them joints out.
And you
Every
could have
time
had
he touched
KP.
him, man.
Matter of fact, see, I don't like doing this. You could have never traded KP. You could have still had him with Randall a couple of years ago with RJ Barrett.
I think if they didn't trade KP, Randall probably never comes to this team.
Why not? Because Randall could still play the 4.
He could. I just don't. I think they would have kept KP and let him play the 4. And maybe look. I don't know. I just don't think Randall would have been here. They could have.
That's a management problem.
They could have. That was a different management team.
Right.
Okay.
Right, a different management team. But they could have. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was not in favor of trading Randall for KP.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But
I didn't want KP
was
traded
in favor
at all.
of KP if he came here as a 5. You know, I was a little leery about what his defense would be like, but I did recognize that he would be able to spread the floor. You know what I mean? But if they were doing a straight up trade between the two, you know, like he looks beautiful as a third option.
He do
with Boston.
Yeah.
He do.
You know, as a first option or second option, you know, but as the third option with Boston, he looks, you know, he's gonna do well.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
gonna do well.
But tonight's game, we was good though. We was good. We fought hard. You know, RJ and Quickley. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Keep those guys on the team, man. You can't trade Quickley.
Yeah.
Why would you trade him? And he plays defense like that. I can't trade him if you got Brunson and Quickley. No.
Not if he's playing like this.
Yeah.
Not if he's playing like this.
I will say though, he's after Brunson and Randall, he is your most tradable asset. And if you're trying to get a big wing, how else you gonna get him if you're not putting Quickley in that trade? Who are you putting in there?
Let me throw you a question. How did the Phoenix Suns get Bradley Beal?
That was a salary dump.
So how Leon Rose, do your job. You just answer my do your job.
Okay.
Do your job. You could get me a current all-star without trading nobody. I've seen other teams do it. So it's no way you can't do it. So this is why I get at Leon Rose, because it's like, yo, bro, you was the head of CAA. What I'm asking you to do is get these guys some help. Like real
I'm with you
help.
on that. I'm with you on that. But that means some of our favorite players are gonna have to go.
I sent them. In life, real life, not like basketball 2K, real life, you got to make sacrifices in life to get where you need to be.
All right, State. After we make that trade, I'm gonna go right to your Twitter account and see what you got to say.
RJ led the team in points. Now I'm not worried about trading RJ. He's untouchable.
Yeah, he
Why
was
would you
tied.
trade him?
He was tied with Quickley tonight. 24 points apiece. Yeah, and both of them shot well.
Because you got to give to get. So we want to keep RJ. We want to keep Quickley. We want to keep Randall. We want to keep Brunson. So we're going to trade Grimes and McBride and Sims and bring back Embiid.
It's a convo that somebody is going to have soon, but we're not going to have it yet. But Quickley keep playing like this. You want to pay Jalen Brunson $100 million.
So you saying Quickley's going to replace Jalen Brunson?
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that, you know, Jalen Brunson is a great player. He's my franchise point guard. But when you got Quickley, and you paying Quickley $100 million. You got Brunson making $100 million. You got RJ $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Brunson about to be a max player though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
He's gonna be a max player.
Yeah. Okay. Can we get another superstar with that?
Not next year, the year
That's
after.
what I'm hoping.
Brunson a championship 3 option. Man. I love Brunson, but I don't want him to be my guy of my team. If he's my guy on my team, I don't think we're gonna win.
Well, he could be one of the guys. I think
Of
the
course.
misnomer is that you only need one guy. You're gonna need
Right.
multiple. You're gonna
Right.
need multiple guys.
Right. Yeah, you need multiple guys. All right. Well, who do we play next?
Atlanta,
Atlanta. When is that?
Friday.
Friday. Any thoughts about that? What did Atlanta play tonight? Pretty sure everybody
Yeah, they
played
did.
tonight, right? They lost to Charlotte 116 to 110. Yeah, lost to Charlotte once, and we go to Atlanta. Yeah, we play
Yes.
two away games now, 2 or 3 away games. Then we come back home to play Milwaukee. No, we play Milwaukee away. We come back home to play Cleveland on November 1st. So I
Yes.
think we play Atlanta, Milwaukee, then Cleveland in Cleveland, and then back home
Right.
to play Cleveland on
New
November
Orleans
1st.
is not in there. No.
Might be. Let me see. Might be.
Yeah, I seen New Orleans. I think
Yeah,
it was
New
on
Orleans. New Orleans
the
is
back
in there.
end.
It is.
New Orleans is in there somewhere. As a matter of fact, we play the Hawks, then we play the Pelicans. So it was back to back. We played the Hawks on Friday, then the Pelicans on Saturday.
On Saturday. Oh, wow.
Man.
Yep.
Jesus.
And then to Cleveland on the 31st, and then back home for Cleveland on November 1st.
Wow.
So we play.
Wow.
Once we play on Friday, we're gonna play. Man, 5 games in like 5 nights or something like that. 6 nights.
Wow.
This
Yeah.
season
Yep.
can go bad really
So-
fast.
So you got a back-to-back, October 27th and 28th. That's a back-to-back. You get the 29th and the 30th off, right? And then you go back-to-back against the Cavaliers, the 31st and the 30th. So that's like 5 games in 7 days. 5
Wow.
games in 7 nights.
Right.
Start the
Wow.
season. Yep.
Knowing this team, they'll beat all of them. Knowing this, because I'm not surprised by nothing that happens no more with this current Knicks roster. They won 9 games straight or 8 games straight last year.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
like, why the hell is they doing this? But if they lose games, I'm not going to be surprised. Those are good teams. So,
Yeah.
I show respect when respect is due.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, keeping it Obi watch. 11 points, 4 rebounds tonight for Obi.
How many minutes?
19 minutes. He started at the power forward spot for 19 minutes. About the same amount of minutes he played for the Knicks.
No, they blew them out though. I was watching that game a little bit. They blew them out.
143. They scored 143 points. Scored 143 points. That's a lot of points
Yeah,
against the Wizards. That's a lot of points.
the Wizards
Yeah.
gonna be one of the worst defensive teams of all
Yeah.
time.
Worst. Oh.
I'm not even going. Y'all bugging. Daniel
said of all
Gafford,
time.
man, he don't got an overall of 75 on 2K. They better
Yeah.
stop, man. They
But
better stop,
Gafford gonna get you a double and 2 blocks.
man,
Watch.
please. You don't spare me with this name.
I'm telling you.
The Wizards is going to be one of the worst defensive
Oh, I
teams
know.
of all
I
time.
know. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about Gafford statistically.
Of all time. I'm not telling you just this season, all time.
All time.
As long as we ain't worse than them, I'm good.
Nah, the Knicks. I think the Knicks showed tonight that they're going to be a good defensive team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be it's going to be the offensive side. I mean, it's been like that for a while, but I think they're going to be a good defensive team. They played against a team that had a lot of firepower and kept them to 108 points.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a championship
Right.
team, man. I don't know what y'all talking about. Just fire the coach. I keep telling
I thought
y'all,
we
man.
needed a wing
And
and
a
a stretch
super-
5.
Look, I'm telling y'all, look,
Now
you need
we
a
a
wing and a
championship-
stretch 5.
Then we not a
When
championship
you
team.
fire the coach, this team is going to be championship ready. I'm telling you.
Without the wing and the stretch 5.
Even if you don't have them.
Wow.
So if you fire Tibbs,
Yeah, we good.
even without them,
Yeah, we
we're
get
a
to the
championship
finals.
squad.
Yeah,
and who's
exactly.
the coach?
Yeah,
And who's
yeah.
the coach?
Give me Tyrone. Give me
We
anybody.
keep talking about Tyrone.
Right.
Give me,
Every time I turn around, we keep talking about Tyrone Lue.
give me anybody who will play Randall at multiple positions. And I know Tyronn Lue will play Randall at the 5. That's what I want. Randall at the 5 opens up the game for Jalen Brunson.
What has Tyrone Lue done without
One chip.
LeBron?
He won chip.
What has he done without LeBron?
Don't matter. Won a chip.
Wow.
One chip. It's not a part of the narrative.
Tibbs would have won with LeBron too. He would have won a chip with LeBron too.
Hey.
And then you would have been saying, "Give me, fire Tyrone Lue and give me Tibbs."
Right. What did Tibbs do? He won a championship, but he had LeBron though.
He was an assistant.
Exactly.
He wasn't the coach. He wasn't the coach. That's Doc Rivers' championship.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying if it
was reversed, Tibbs would have won with LeBron too.
Come on.
He would have.
Come on. If he would have won with LeBron, he wouldn't be the Knicks coach. He would have went to another team.
No, I'm just saying. If
and
the
you would have
roles
been
were
asking
reversed,
for him.
Right. If the roles were reversed, you would have been asking for Tibbs and said fire Tyrone Lue.
I asked for Tibbs in 2019. You see what he got me.
47 wins, 2 playoffs in the past 3 years, about to be 3 in the next 4. I'm not sure what you want.
That's what he got you. That's what he got you. That's exactly what he got you.
And you can argue that we've overachieved with these rosters that we've had.
Right.
With this clunky shooting and clunky fit and what have you.
Well, we about to come back to earth this season.
Now we coming back to earth. You all over the place.
Right, you ain't scared of nobody, though. We going to the Eastern Conference Finals. Or we coming back to earth. Which one?
What we doing?
I love the state, man.
Anyway.
Shout out to the Knicks, man. I already got a good prediction on them. I think they're gonna win, go to the playoffs. So hopefully today I'm not really discouraged. I'm a little bit, but they just gotta make a trade and get a bigger win. So I think we'll be fine.
Let me tell you something. The way your guy played today, Brunson plays better. Randall plays better, we're gonna be good.
Yeah. No
RJ Barrett plays the way he. If this is RJ Barrett for the rest of the season, we good.
We good. Yeah.
We good.
Yeah. And you know he's going fast, right? He's going fast. It's not he had the one where he pulled it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
but for the most part, he's
God.
going fast. He's not thinking about how am I going to try to get this shot or that shot.
Right.
He's going fast and he's attacking. When he's in transition, he's attacking.
Yes. I saw 2 pull-up jumpers today.
Yeah.
I did too. He did a step back mid-range jumper. I said, oh my God.
Yes, exactly.
I didn't know you had that.
Yeah.
Shout out to RJ, man. He's the 3rd overall pick. I watched the 17-win season to draft this guy.
Yeah.
You better be a superstar. It's kind of different.
Pushing it now.
Nah, I ain't pushing.
Superstar, you pushing it.
3rd overall, superstar. I need superstar from him, man. I need multiple all-star trips, superstar status from him. Period.
Then we don't need a wing then.
You still need a tall wing. You still need a tall wing.
Right.
You need a guy like 6'7", 6'8". He could be Torian Green.
6'7".
6'6". In shoes.
6'7".
I think he's 6'7".
Yeah, but
he's not long.
He's not.
You don't have like long arms and stuff.
I don't know what it is. Like he's a guy that I will play next to a bigger wing. I don't know what it is. I can't. It's his game. His game dictates that to me since we drafted him.
I get it.
And so if he was like 6'6", and I seen his game be in a dynamic way since we drafted him, then I wouldn't call for a taller wing.
Right.
But I kind of got to because we 4 or 5 years in, and now I know his game a little bit. I think a bigger wing will help his game.
So you would move him to shooting guard, but he gonna have to shoot better than he's shooting now at the shooting guard.
Well, that also coincides with the coach putting better offensive schemes.
He shoots the way he shot tonight. Hopefully he continue that. He shot well from 3 tonight. See if he can continue to do it.
Yeah.
Well, 2 for 5, 40%. 40%.
That's good from 3.
Yeah. Hopefully he can continue. I mean that changes.
Changes everything.
Changes everything. Changes everything.
40% from 3 from RJ Barrett is that's golden.
Yeah,
That's
that
golden.
changes everything.
He just gotta stay focused. He's the 3rd overall pick once again. So we gotta treat him differently from Grimes. I love Grimes. Grimes ain't the 3rd overall pick.
But I think once you get to the NBA, I don't think your draft position matters.
It kind of does for the New York Knicks fans.
For the fans. Some fans.
We won
Some fans.
Some fans watch 17 games to draft this guy. He better become a superstar.
Right, but is it possible that he was the third pick because of the draft he was in, and that if he was in another draft, he might have went 5th or 6th or 7th?
If
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
right, I can't be mad at that.
Right.
He was third because of the draft he was in.
Yeah. Once you've been in the league 4 or 5 years, nobody's thinking about that draft status anymore. Now it's like, okay, what have you done in the league, and what can you do in the league?
Yeah,
Right.
but you
You know
know,
what I mean?
I'm gonna be getting Obi Toppin acts for the rest of my life on this earth on
What?
Twitter. Obi Toppin.
Saying what?
Obi Toppin. We drafted him 8th overall. He's a lottery pick. Frank Ntilikina.
Kevin
Is
Knox.
he? He was a lottery pick, but he too hasn't shown that he's that.
Well, he showed it tonight.
Who, Obi?
Yeah.
in 19 minutes?
11
They-
points, 4 rebounds.
They
He
blew
showed
the
it tonight.
team out, didn't they? Okay.
He ain't
Thank you.
showing
Alright,
tonight.
Steve.
That wasn't because of him.
Alright,
You,
Steve.
you
Now it wasn't
Drunk
because of
state.
him.
You need another one?
Oh man.
drunk state.
Oh man.
You bugging. Listen,
Shout
Obi-
out to Obi Toppin. I ain't trying to take nothing
not
from
trying
him.
to
Just
diss
trying
him.
to keep it real.
Bro,
Oh, man.
But he gets everything. Listen, I watched a few Indiana games in the preseason,
Mhm.
and what you've seen from the Knicks is the same exact things you're seeing in Indiana.
It's more
He's get-
efficient. It looks better.
No,
the offense looks better.
No, he's getting everything on the fast break and kick out threes. That's it.
It looks better on Indiana.
Because they play a different style. They play more of a style that fits him, but his game is still the same.
Yeah, because we got
you,
tips.
you seen the one back door he went and Halliburton hit him and he dunked it. You seen that one play and say that looks better. Then you seen the one play. That's it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Knicks 100 at GM. Actually, I didn't get a ticket or get told. They
There you
took
go.
care of me.
There you go.
They took care of me, so I'm good. Still out there, I'm good. I didn't get either one of them.
That's good.
Yeah, so I'm
That's
good.
good.
But we're gonna get up out of here because I got a 4-hour drive to get home. So I gotta hit the road. You know what I mean? So I'm not too not too tired on the road. Luckily, I'm not like State is,
For
or
me-
I'd be sleeping here at Legend.
Okay.
Oh nah, you're not like me. Man.
You know what I mean? So we're good. Any last words, anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, shout out to the Knicks. Like we talked about, I'm real encouraged. We lost, but two of our best guys didn't play well. RJ stepped up. I'm encouraged by that. Quickley stepped up. Seems like his mind is right. I'm encouraged by that. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, I'll be on for
It
the
is.
morning show.
Yeah.
I got my live YouTube channel coming
All right.
in the next 2 weeks.
Been
There you
hearing
go.
that for about 2 years.
Oh
but go ahead.
I definitely do. I want to do my first episode this Sunday.
All right.
Okay.
I wanted to make
Looking
sure
forward to
that I had the intro.
Mhm.
I wanted to make sure that I had enough people that follow me, and I also wanted to make sure that I show homage to you and my guy Diehard Knicks. You guys is a great
Appreciate
inspiration, and I've been watching you guys for years. I've been watching your show since 2017. I'm a person that the reason why I started my podcast is because I went through depression at a point in my life, being a young black man in America, and I needed a way to outlet my emotions and feelings. And I seen your platform, and I'm a Knicks fan, and I started watching it a couple of years ago, about 2017. And the one person on your platform that actually like really resonated with me was Mark. Every time Mark came up there, Mark was a person that he said what he wanted, but what brings it back to you was you allowed him to do so.
Right.
And that's the same type of approach that I bring the Knicks fans on Twitter, on my platform as well. The reason why it took me so many years to like try to get a YouTube platform myself is I wanted to build a catalog. I felt like a catalog was important, and I wanted to build my own fan base where I could be myself outside of other people.
Right.
And I felt like I did a great job. I felt like it's time now. And also, I felt like I should reward the people that been supporting me for the past couple of years. I make this an annual tradition to come see Sim every start of the New York Knicks season. The reason why is because Sim is one of the first people that came on my platform when it was still audio. It's still audio now, but it's about to be on YouTube. And Sim was one of the first people that actually like supported me and gave me this type of confidence that I have today. I started about 6-7 years ago, probably around 2016, 2017, and it's going in year 7. I feel good. I feel good about the Knicks, but I also I feel good about what I've learned from you and my guy
Appreciate
Eru.
that.
So I look to you two guys as guys who I build my foundational platform on, and I thank you guys. Without you guys, there wouldn't be no me. And this is the reason why I make sure I made sure that I come tonight to show my respect. You always got to show respect to people that paved the way for you. I know people get at me for my opinions on Twitter or whatever I say. I know I speak my opinion, but that's the type of motivation that Sim gives me. So, once again, shout outs to nothing but Knicks, but everybody who's been on there, Mark and all of those guys, and especially Eru, my guy who I also look at as a big brother, who also lives in New York, but I look at his platform. I watch everybody platforms every other night. I try to take notes on people's platforms too. And I also try to keep motivating myself to be a better person, but overall be a better man. So, shout outs to you, man. I really appreciate that, man.
I appreciate you, man. Looking forward to the platform and jumping on too. So,
yes. Yeah. It's coming this weekend on Sunday, 7 p.m. Tonight when I go home, I'm gonna make sure that I get the rest of the decorations set up in my family liquor store, and also I extend my arm to you because my family, we own the liquor store on 113th and Lenox. Such a graceful platform that's been around since 1976. One of the longest running black-owned liquor stores in Harlem. So I would love for you to come through too.
Without a doubt.
No, love you guys,
Without a
man.
doubt.
Love this platform, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm looking forward to the channel too.
Yeah,
looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna remind you one more time. My channel was demonetized, and until I get it back, I got the Cash App up there in the corner. So,
got you.
If you can hit the Cash App, I really appreciate it. All right, you see it up there in the corner. $ nothing but Knicks, and I'll put it in the chat one more time. But other than that, I'm gonna get on up out of here so I can hit the road. Got a long 4-hour drive to get out of here. So take care, everybody, and I don't know. I might try to get on tomorrow because I got some other, I want to get on the rest. I got some ideas about, some things I want to do, with the way the rest were tonight. So yeah, I might. I don't know. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Peace.